Hey guys, I'm back. A lot of y'all have been complaining about my pink glasses, so I decided to change them up this time and get my teal colored ones. I got a bunch of different colored ones. All right, so this is interesting because I got an email. I don't know why they're sending me this garbage from the Amherstburg Chamber of Commerce, and these emails are not only for Amherstburg but for every municipality. I would have to assume in Ontario because they're all listed here. A lot of them, anyhow. This is for free COVID-19 Rapid Screen Test Initiative, it's called. Windsor, Essex, Leamington, and Amherstburg Chambers of Commerce are rolling out free rapid tests to help keep businesses and communities safe. All right. You mean the ones that are left? COVID-19 Rapid Screening Initiative. Okay, so today the Windsor, Essex County, Leamington, Amherstburg Chamber of Commerce of Ontario have went into partnership with the Ontario and Canadian governments. It's always bad news. And We Tech Alliance and launched a COVID-19 Rapid Screening Initiative. Through this initiative, the Windsor, Essex, Leamington, Amherstburg chambers will roll out free rapid tests for small and medium-sized businesses. I bet you Walmart ain't taking none of them tests, or any of them other big conglomerates. Chambers of commerce and boards of trades have been indispensable resources in their communities since the onset of the COVID-19 crisis. Of course they have been, and all of them are still in business. Public health and health of our community are interdependent. That's not true. That is why our chambers are proud to distribute rapid tests to small businesses. In Essex County, we hope that through this program, we will be able to curb the spread and reopen. That's what Ray Kouchner, the president, has said anyhow. You can read all this for yourself if you just go to Amherstburg Chamber of Commerce or Leamington Chamber of Commerce or Essex Chamber of Commerce. It's right on the front page. You can just click it and read it for yourself. The COVID-19 Rapid Screening Initiative will provide free and rapid antigen tests for employees. Well, who said employees wanted to take the test? And for all you employees out there, I'm telling you right now, you are not required to take a test that your employee gives you. None of this nonsense is required. But they seem to have taken it up on themselves to require you to take a test, or to at least get your employee to put some sort of pressure on you to take a test. So these tests will be distributed through participating local chambers of commerce and boards of trades in Ontario. Anyone with 150 employees or less, oh, look at that, Walmart's excluded, are welcome to participate in this program. The goal of the program is to identify asymptomatic cases of COVID-19 in the workplace that might otherwise have been missed, helping to curb the spread in the workplace, at home, and around the Essex County. Wow, that is unbelievable. So they're giving the employers tests to tell the healthy people that they're sick, even though they're feeling great. This initiative was first successfully piloted by the Waterloo region, by the Greater Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge Chambers of Commerce, in partnership with Community Tech, Government of Ontario, blah, blah, blah. Through this pilot project, the chambers have delivered 120,000 kits to nearly 1,400 businesses in the region. This means that up to 30,000 employees in essential workplaces are receiving regular screenings twice a week in Waterloo region alone. Are you mad? They are receiving screenings twice a week? Who's volunteering for this nonsense? The COVID-19 Rapid Screening Initiative builds upon the success of this existing program that delivers tests into the hands of small and medium-sized businesses across the province. Rapid testing is one of the key ways to keep workplaces safe. It's all about your safety, folks. It's always about your safety, and it's always about keeping businesses open, although they're shutting them all. Of course, I didn't say that here. I'm doing commentary as I'm going along. We wait for vaccinations to roll out. It will be an essential part of curbing the spread of COVID-19 in our communities so that we can get back on the path of economic recovery faster, says Rocco Rossi, the president and CEO of Ontario Chamber of Commerce. Interested SMEs can log into westaysafe.ca beginning on Wednesday, May the 12th, 2021, to order their 2-week supply of rapid tests. The kits will be ready for pickup at all 4 locations in Essex County to be announced on Wednesday, May 12th, 2021. A designate from each SME responsible for supervising the self-screening collection on-site will be required to attend the on-site for initial pickup where they will receive video training. Okay, so a designated person from each business will go to the place, they'll receive video training, and then they're going to be allowed to supervise the screening process and safely dispose of the used kits. Each SME will be required, okay, so now this went from voluntary to requirement. Each SME will be required to electronically submit their screening results after each occasion and will be recommended to screen staff twice weekly. The accumulated data will be reported to the Ministry of Health bi-monthly. Well, we're going to see a serious spike of cases, folks. If a test results in a preliminary positive for COVID-19, the employee will be required to leave the workplace, arrange for a PCR test within 24 hours at an approved COVID-19 assessment site, and self-isolate until a confirmatory test is received. So let me get this straight. So if you take this, the first fake test, which is the I think they call those antigen tests, where I guess, I'm assuming you spit in a jar or something. And if that comes back positive, then you'll be required, based on what this is saying, from your employer, which is strange. So you shouldn't have volunteered the first time. Now you're going to be forced a second time to take what's called a PCR test. And that's the one where they jam the ethylene oxide up your nose, 15 seconds per side. And you'll be required to take that test. And you'll have to wait at home until that test comes back positive or negative, whatever. And that's a whole nother ball of nonsense, all in and of itself. As the indispensable partner of business, we are proud that many of our members of commerce, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is pretty much the whole letter. So, 2 weeks ago, our government came out and said that if you have a business, small business, medium business, whatever, you're going to be required to, if you have 5 positive cases in that business within a 2-week period, your business is going to be forced to shut down. Think about that. I read that a couple weeks ago. And God blessed me with a pretty good memory. Maybe that's to my detriment. But if you have 5 positive cases in 2 weeks, your business is going to be forced closed for at least 14 days. That's what they said. So now, you businesses that are volunteering to take this madness, to do this type of testing, you are tying your own noose. You are putting the very last nail in your coffin. And that's the businesses that are allowed to remain open, because we know that most of the small businesses are currently shut. But for those who are open, if you get involved in this nonsense that the government is telling you to do, and you force your employees to take these tests, then that is to your own detriment. Because when you send in these results, if 5 of your employees come back positive, and I don't want to get into the PCR test right now. I don't want to talk about how valid it is and how valid it's not. I'm just going to tell you, if 5 of your employees come back positive within a 2-week period, you are getting shut down. So isn't it strange that they're saying, well, we want to open businesses, but in the meantime, it seems like the exact opposite is going on. And it seems like if you're volunteering your business to get these free, God bless them, these free rapid 15-minute COVID-19 tests, that you are indeed hammering the last nail in your coffin. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it looks like to me. And I can only analyze this based on what I'm seeing on the surface. Who knows what's going on in the background? But all I can tell you is that those are the facts. your business will be shut down. So you might want to just bail out now. Now, if you're an employee of these businesses who have, how should I put this? I'm trying to be nice here. If you're an employee to these businesses and your boss has volunteered to opt into this program and get the employees tested, you do not have to take that test. I know they're going to threaten you and all this garbage. You don't have to take that test. That's against everything. It's a medical procedure. These guys, the employers who are doing this stuff are so far out of their league. They're so far out of bounds. It's like the bylaw officer that tries to force the business to make people stand 6 feet apart. Well, you're on the sidewalk. That's your property. That's town property. That is not the property of the business. These people are going completely nuts. It's complete madness what's going on out there. But if you're one of these businesses that is attempting to enforce your employees to take tests, for the employees, you do not need to take this test. You can completely refuse. And I would advise that you did, because you're going to be out of work if you don't, because chances are you're going to come back positive. Everybody has coronaviruses in their body. Every single person on the planet. All of you. There are no exceptions. Maybe babies that haven't been exposed to anything yet. But that's what God made our immune system for. All of you people have coronaviruses. Every single one of you. So you come back positive, they put you out of work, and then they shut your place of business down. That's interesting. And that's only the ones that are left. So I'd advise you to go there and read this for yourself. It's from all of your local Chamber of Commerces. They're putting this stuff out now. I would tell all the businesses, do not volunteer for this nonsense. And whenever you can open, you should open. You should open now. It's time for all the businesses to open. Well, I'm technically not telling you to open, but you should probably open. It's time. This is enough. It's enough. This 2 weeks has turned into it's been a long 2 weeks. It's 13 or 14 months of a long 2 weeks. And May the 20th, all you businesses that are just firing those grills up and waiting and ready to go, and Walmart's getting those underwear ready to sell, put them back. We are not opening up May 20th. Mark my words. This nonsense is going to be extended as long as they can. Why? Well, I don't know. I can only see from what I can see. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but it's going to be extended. It seems to me that they want to get as many people vaccinated as possible, and they're putting the fear of God in everybody. The news, the media, the newspapers, everything you see is about fear, 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 fear. Everybody's afraid. I mean, I'm not afraid. I don't think you should be afraid either. But, people are afraid. And I mean, I kind of blame them and I kind of don't, because they've been pushing this stuff for 13 months now. And, you push that stuff enough and everybody believes it. Not everybody. A lot of people. I'd say 50% of the people for sure. But this stuff needs to stop. It's complete madness. We have entered officially. We are official Twilight Zone material. And I do believe that the Twilight Zone, the writers of the Twilight Zone and producers would reject this script because it's just too far out there. They wouldn't even look at this script. This script, they would look at it and they would laugh it out of the production site. It'd be, no, sir, we can't accept that. It's too far out. We've never seen anything like this. Get out of here. But look, we're living through this right now. We are literally in a Twilight Zone. The only thing that can save us is God at this point. We're in deep, deep trouble. So businesses, say no. Employees, absolutely say no. That includes me. I'll be the first one to say no. And everybody else, just say no. We're getting to a place where this is just complete madness at this point. You remember those old commercials when we were about 15 or 16? They said, this is your brain on drugs. Well, now they legalize those drugs. And they're appeasing everybody. And everybody's just walking around just as happy. They got the LCBOs open. The drugstores are open and all the other stores are closed. Oh, the apathy runs high. These people are getting on my last nerve. We need to open the businesses. And if I had a business, God knows I would open it. I don't have a business. But maybe I should start a business just so I could open it. That's an idea. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.